Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? So welcome to this week's One Image My Edit. And today I'm going to be showing you how you can make colors pop by increasing the contrast with hue and saturation layers. Now, what we're going to be doing is actually changing blend modes, and we're going to be using the same technique as dodge and burn, but with colors. Now, by doing this, it means that we can have a little bit more control over the general colors of our image. And if we want to make them stand out and become a little bit more vibrant, then we can. It's a really simple and easy technique, and you're going to love it. Okay, so within Photoshop, all we want to be doing is bringing up our layers panel. So, and you can use any image for this. I'll just use this one because there's a nice color in this. So just go to Window and then go to Layers, and you'll see there that it says Layers, and you can press F7, and that will bring up this layers palette here. So we're going to come down here, which is the create new layer or layer adjustment layer. Okay, so click on that, and then we're going to scroll up till it says hue and saturation. Okay, so I'm just going to in fact, I'm just going to move things around because my screen is split. So let me bring this into here. There we go. So let me put that into there. Oh, come on. There we go. So we've got this this here. This is the properties, and we can see here's the layer mask here. Okay. So what we're going to do first of all with this is we're going to change the blend mode to color burn. So I'm going to come up to here, and we're going to select color burn. So it says there we go. So you can see there we've burnt in the colors. Okay, now that doesn't look good, I know that. So what we're going to do is change the fill. We're not going to change the opacity, because if you look, when we change the opacity, you can see that the effect still quite harsh, and it's actually burning out the skin, and it's burning out all the colors. So this is a technique that we actually change the fill. So we come to here, and I select it. There we go. So we come to the fill, and we just bring that down, and you might want to be bringing this down to around 10%, 11%, something like that. And now we've got the saturation here. Look, so if we come down, we're going to take the color away, but let's boost this up, and you'll see the colors are starting to come alive. Okay, so I can click on the little X there just to get rid of that. So that's our first adjustment. We're going to do the same, but we are going to select color dodge. So come down to here, we're going to select the hue and saturation again, and then this one here, see it says normal, so this is the blend mode. We're going to click on that, and we're going to select color dodge, which is here. So you can see that this is dodge and burn, but with colors. Okay, and again, instead of changing the opacity, we're going to go to the fill, and we're going to bring this down. Let's have a look, about 10%, something like that. And then the saturation, we can boost that up. Okay, so I've boosted it up to 100%. Now we can come back to these anytime and increase that or decrease that. So instead of clicking on the mask, we actually click on this section here, bring it up, and then you'll be able to refine it. So I've just put these full just to give you an idea. You can also come back and change the fill. So if you want to increase that or decrease that, you can. So if I come down to here on the history, and if you can't see that, just go to Window and go to History, and it will bring it back up. If you press this little camera, it takes a snapshot. So you can see there's the before and there's the after, and you can see it's quite a big difference, isn't it, of what it does with the colors. It really makes them pop. So what we can do as well, if we don't want to affect, say, the skin, I actually quite like this and would probably keep it like that. We can, obviously, the first option would be to change the fill. We can really play around with that and get that exactly how we want. But if we look at the actual skin tones, you can see that, you know, it's changed it a lot. It's warmed it up. So you can just mask that out, and that's what these are, these white areas here. So if you click on that, then go over to your brush tool, and then come up to here and just bring the hardness down so it's 0. Keep the opacity and flow on 100, and then come down to here and just make sure that this is selected as black. And then what you can do is just paint away. So what I'm doing is taking the effect of what we've just done out of the skin. Now, the skin in the original image is probably quite natural looking. It's just the colors I wanted to enhance. So again, this is entirely up to you, your preference. You may want to keep the skin looking the same as the rest of the image, but this is just giving you that option to have it as it was in the original. And you can see within the mask there where I've painted out. So you can do the same in this one as well. And this is then going to take the adjustment out of the color burn, which we've just done. Now, you might find that it needs middle ground, because it might be that the original is too, it's too far apart. But I don't mind it. I would actually probably keep it, but I'm just showing you another option. And when you're doing this, it feels like you're actually painting in black because you're bringing back the original color, but obviously you're not. You're just bringing back the original color, and you need to do the whole image before you actually see the results. So you can come in a little bit closer here. Look, just get these shadows around here. So it's just skin tone we're really concentrating on around here. Up here, like you can see, there we go, around here, and just make sure we get all the hands. The brush a little bit smaller using the brackets keys down here as well. So I'm just make sure I'm getting absolutely everything, and I can switch back over to the previous one as well. And to help make life easier, we can actually see what we're doing by switching the other one off. You can see where the colors are, so you can see what we're doing and what we're working on. Okay, so yeah, that looks pretty cool. If you make a mistake, just go back, change the color to white. Now you can see that actually I've made a little bit of a mistake there, so I keep pressing wrong buttons. So you can see here, look, there I've made a mistake. So I'm going to go to white, and I'm just going to paint that back in. There we go. So if we take a snapshot for this like we did earlier, there we go. So now we've got the three options. Okay, so we've got the original, which actually when we first looked at that looked quite vibrant, didn't it? It looked quite good, but you can see how dulled down this is now. The first snapshot was both hue and saturation. Okay, the different adjustments there. So we've got color burn and color dodge, and just adjusting the fill. Okay, not the opacity for both of them, in order for them colors to pop. And then the third one is just me using a brush tool and masking out the skin so that we can kind of, I suppose, keep it more natural looking. But if we look at the this one and compare it to the beginning, you can see there that what we've done is just managed to increase that color, that saturation, and it just makes your images come alive. So I hope that's helped. I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a really, really nice little trick. It's very, very simple to do. So go and have a play and see how you get on. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.